So welcome to Boxing Media Hub. And yes, you've got us on a Friday night. You've got me and Sam at SWS Boxing. We're doing a live prediction. A good fight, I would say, for this one. For the Commonwealth Super Featherweight title, which is currently vacant on the 21st of October 23, my wedding anniversary. See if I'm allowed to watch this one at the Echo Arena at Liverpool. Aqib Fiaz versus Reece Bellotti. Fiaz, 12 fights, 12 wins, 1 knockout. He was last out in May against Costin Ion, which he won on points. And then there's Reece Bellotti, last out June against Youssef Kamari, which he won on a unanimous decision. So both coming off on good wins. Lot on the line for this one as well. Commonwealth. Title, great title. Interesting one, Sam.
Yes, it is indeed. And it's on
the... you're just going to leave me hanging there with, yeah.
It's on the Jack Catterall v. Jorge Linares undercard. Next week.
That's the one.
I'll let you start off with it.
Do you know what? Two fighters, I like both. I really like both fighters. They both offer something different. Fiaz, the more sort of technical boxing style, generally wins on points. But, that's in the record anyway. But he's a great operator, isn't he? Reece Bellotti, not afraid to get into a war. Get stuck in there. 13 stoppages in his 16 wins. So he's there to get the stoppage as well. So it'll be an interesting one. Bellotti feels like he's been around for years and years and years. The more experienced of the two guys. Aqib Fiaz is the guy on the up, shall we say. He's the guy coming forward. If Fiaz is going to win it, it's going to be on points. I can't see him stopping Bellotti. But it's a tough one as to who's going to win it. But in my opinion, I think if Bellotti's going to win it, it's going to be in the early rounds. He's going to have to look for that stoppage early. Do you agree, Sam? I think if he's going to get the stoppage, I think he's going to get it early. Because Fiaz, once he gets into his rhythm...
He'll try... I think Bellotti needs a quick start.
Yeah. Because I think against Fiaz, you can fall behind. He'll just pick up the points.
You can't let Fiaz get in his rhythm. That's the thing.
Yeah.
Once he's in his rhythm, it's hard to get him out of the rhythm. And Fiaz, of course, is the unbeaten of the two. But it's his first sort of... I wouldn't say test because he's had that Constantine Ion who was a bit of a test. Same with...
I'd say this is the first big test. This is the first scalp, should we say. Reece Bellotti, this will be the name on the resume, the first name on the resume that will take him to that next step.
People look at and say, oh, that's a big win. And of course, Fiaz, has been, I think he's fought either 2 or 3 times this year. I think he fought Dean Dodge in March, who also Bellotti beat as well for the Southern area. Of course, you look at Fiaz's record. He aimed a big puncher, only got that one knockout over not Reece Bellotti. I don't know what I'm on about. Over Dean Dodge. That was it in March, and then he fought Constantine. But I wouldn't say he's more of a slick boxer. Of course, he trains with Jamie Moore. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I do believe he does. Yeah, he does. And you corrected me there. So really, Constantine's the highlight wins at the minute are Ben Fields, Kane Baker, Dean Dodge, and Constantine Ion. We're
just testing how good you are with your names. It's a tough one, though, isn't it? It is a tough one because I think as you were talking about it, it makes it hard to decide because these two guys bring something totally different.
But the thing
as you say, Fiaz is the up and coming, isn't he? He's that guy that's. But Bellotti, he's been there, done it. It's a tough
wins,
one.
Five defeats, 13 wins. Of course, he's been there and done it though. I think he's he's been former British champ, former Southern Area champ, former English champion. He's come up through. He's done it the hard way, and he's of course last time out he beat Yusuf Kamari back in June on the Sonny Edwards Campos card, and yeah, he beat Yusuf. I'm gonna
chuck it. I'm gonna chuck it. For me, Bellotti. I think he is going to be too much. Bad Blood podcast has jumped in. Yeah, I think he's going to be too much. Sorry, Sam. I think he's going to be too much. I think experience wise, I think Reece is he's there, and he's still in there. He still wants these fights. And the Commonwealth
I thought we were going to disagree. I really thought you were going to go the other way, but I mean, we agree. But
see, I thought you were going to go the other way.
I thought you was going to go the other way, but I'm saying Bellotti as well. But he, when he's although he's got these 5 defeats, he's been in there with the best. Raymond Ford, who's a good name. Jordan Gill is one step away from a world title, isn't he?
Yeah.
Ryan Doyle. Well, and he's also beaten Jason Cunningham, Ben Jones, Yusuf Kamari, which I thought he would lose to Yusuf Kamari, but he beat him quite convincingly on the scorecards as well. And I think
the big name there, though, the big name there, Sam, that you were saying, Jordan Gill, that's a major name, isn't it? Jordan's just got better and better, and I think there's no, that's a tough fight, isn't it, for anyone?
And the thing is, this is Bellotti. As I spoke to Jimmy Mack, his trainer, I think it was after his win against Kamari, like a few days after, and he said this is his last big roll of the dice, and I think it's now or never for Reece Bellotti. If I'm completely honest, whether Fiaz hasn't boxed 12 rounds or 10 rounds, he's only done the 8. Bellotti's got those rounds under his tank. He knows what it's like when it gets to the 9, the 10, the 11th, the 12th round, if he needs it to go there. If I'm honest, I wouldn't be surprised if Bellotti does get a decision win, because he can box as well. It does suggest he's a puncher. He can box as well. I don't know. I think Bellotti could possibly get a unanimous decision if he really wants. Does he need a knockout? Not necessarily, as he boxed well last time.
I don't think he needs one, does he? But I think it would be emphatic if he did, to beat Fiaz, and it'd be his first defeat as well. That and to win the Commonwealth. That'd be emphatic style to win the Commonwealth title. But I don't think I think just beating Fiaz is an incredible thing in itself. Can Fiaz come again? 100%. 100%. He's still building his record. He's on the way up. This is the first bite of the big apple almost. It's the first bite for him. So we'll see. It's
so what you saying?
Blood podcast. The time Cunningham was a good win too. Yeah, 100%.
And with Bellotti, are you saying points or stoppage, or what are you saying?
It's a tough one, isn't it? I think we're going to find out when Fiaz gets taken into the trenches for the first time.
When his chin really sort of gets tested for the first time.
He's going against a guy that's got power, who knows what it feels like to lose as well. This is another big thing.
And he's been there, suffered the defeats, and I think Bellotti may as well have his last roll of the dice.
Yeah, experience.
Whoever wins this, I think he'll be hungry for this. And I think whoever wins this will face Liam Dillon for the British. So it's British and Commonwealth. I mean, I like the British and Commonwealth title fights.
And people want it hand in hand, don't they? That's the big thing. People want those belts hand in hand. It's a big honour. But for me, Bellotti,
the British title shot, and why not?
Bellotti takes Fiaz into the trenches, I think. And I think if he doesn't get the late stoppage, I think he gets it on points. But I think Fiaz is you don't want to get behind on the cards. But on the same time, Bellotti's got the power to still take you out because he's got the experience.
If Bellotti takes him out in the 9th, 10th, 11th or 12th round, because Bellotti's got that dog in him. Whether Fiaz, we haven't really seen that. Well, we did see a little bit of that, but again, we sort of knew what way it was going. But it will be interesting to see how Fiaz can deal with it in the later stage. If it goes past the 6th round, it will go past halfway, but maybe Bellotti starts strong. Who knows? But it'll be an interesting fight. And at the end of the day, it's tough. You can't, if you say Bellotti KO, you can't argue. If you say Bellotti on points, I can't argue whether that's split or unanimous. Because, sometimes these judges, even if they've won every round, they'll somehow have it close. So you just never know.
Yeah.
But in my opinion, Bellotti, you know what? I'm going to say Bellotti round 10. TKO.
So we're sitting around the same sort of thing. I think Bellotti late stoppage to points. I think is that kind of
a stoppage. It'll be the 9th, the 10th, the 11th, or 12th, or Bellotti on points for me. Either of them, but I'm gonna say a late stoppage if I have to.
If you have to.
Yeah.
But let us know in the comments, people. Let us know with this one. Aqib Fiaz versus Reece Bellotti for the Commonwealth title. Great fight. Definitely one that needs to be watched. 21st of October 23. Let us know in the comments. Hit the subscribe button as well. Check out the rest of the content. Go over to SWS Boxing. Hit the subscribe button there as well, with Sam doing some great stuff. Thank you to Bad Blood Podcast for chucking in his comments as well. Let us know. And like I say, give it a like, hit the subscribe button, and we'll see you all soon. Sam, thank you very much. Have some of this.